This is Mount Kamuning, or the Kamuning Mountain. I don't think it looks like a mountain. This 30-foot tall steel pedestrian footbridge features over 70 steps. Constructed in 2018, it was designed for pedestrians, from government officials to access commercial businesses on the other side of one of the most busiest highways in the country. The height was justified by government regulations for building footbridges over railways. Originally, it was just straight stairs, no landing areas for hikers, for pedestrians to rest on. Even after they rebuilt the bridge with the landing areas in 2019, many people were still clowning the footbridge, even some people dressing up as hikers and mocking the footbridge, calling it Mount Kamuning, similar to Mount Sa Boulevard for its abundance of stairs. But unlike Mount Sa, Mount Kamuning doesn't feature any escalators or any form of safety because the government thought that 10 million pesos was already too much for the existence of pedestrians. And it stayed there for over 7 years until the president of the nation finally noticed this bridge and had the bare minimum of decency to say, you know, we can be better, guys. So there are now plans to reconstruct the footbridge to become more accessible, as it proves that the cries of the country does not sway the government. Only the more important people can have a say. But before we say goodbye to this monstrosity of urbanization, I want to try and use this pedestrian footbridge before it's gone. Pwede na. This is what a normal pedestrian walkway looks like in EDSA. We're here at EDSA. I just walked by Kamuning Road, but we still have to really lengthy walk. I'd say a sweater. I don't mean this sweater. I am a clinical sweat. We have to cross another footbridge since there's no crosswalking there. This is hike number 1. Yeah, this is the urban jungle of the Philippines. Here's Timog Avenue, and that way there's EDSA. And straight over there is East Avenue. Here's GMA. And here's the MRT, bro. We're going down now. What we're gonna do practically is we're gonna hike the mountain 5 times. So we climb the mountain 1 time to go northbound, and we go another one for southbound until we eventually go northbound. GMA. Oh wait, they have their own seat here. I just realized. Oh, they have their own walk of fame. Dude, walk of fame. I don't know who else. What the fuck? This one's also gone, bro. Oh no. Oh, I just stepped on that one. I'm sorry, whoever that was. Here it is. Here is MRT GMA Kamuning Station. Pero hindi pa tayo dito. Also a problem in the EDSA where there's not a lot of pavement where you can walk around. It's more so here, this part here. Here's the way to enter the MRT station, but this is the only gap when you can fit into when you want to walk the EDSA. So there's been calls to make EDSA a bit more walkable. So right, you have to walk here in the bike lane. That's the Mount Kamuning. They did this because the MRT runs here, and there's the wires here, and it can't really it goes down. It goes in ground. Usually when you do elevated walkways, it usually goes below this MRT track here, But it can't really do that since it can't go below. Since below is literally that big of a gap there, so you can't really make a walkway below the MRT. So I have to make it above. So they're forced to do this construction apocalypse here. We're gonna try to walk this though. Totoong pangalan nito ay Attack number 1. Ano na tayo sa first level ng footbridge. Ayun po, that's the MRT right there. Yun yung GMA Kamuning. Ito pa. We're gonna have to walk this more. Okay. Woo! Nandito na pa tayo sa taas. We're up here now. Dude, this is 3rd floor in the building. So there's at least some fencing so you can't really jump there. But overall, this is dangerous. This is fucking. I don't want to do this a second time, bro. I don't want to get out. I hate this now. I don't want to do this anymore. I forfeit, bro. I can't do this 5 fucking times. As you can see, even the first attempt already fucked me up.
Number 2 guys. Kaya natin to. Speedwin kaya to, speedwin. It's hard for me speaking Tagalog for my English fans. Yeah, it's very hard to speak English. Well, like this is what you have to deal with. And this is probably around like, how many steps is that? Like probably around 50 steps you have to do. And there's also some trans here, which is very obvious that this bridge has not been maintained well. I mean, it's not built well, it wasn't designed well, and it wasn't maintained well. It's struggling though. We have some people also recording probably the last time that they could ever set foot in this footbridge. See here, it's also recording.
Originally, I wanted to do this 5 times,
I have to go
but
down again. Fuck. I hate it. Imagine you have to go every day to your job. Every day I have to walk this footbridge ko. This is hell. Hindi na po, nakaabot po na sila sa destination nila. Pero tayo po, di pa tayo tapos. Isa pong beses. Ay nako. 3 times the charm, boys. Uy, bakit umaaraw? Umiinit. Init na kayong katangan tutod. Umiinit pa. Yeah, walk. One last recording. On top of EDSA. Oh, this is actually so tough. Like actually, I want to like act like good recording of my face, and I don't think I am. I don't think I have a good face right now. I am struggling for my life. The stairway to heaven. Alright, footbridge review guys. Tangina, accessibility tol 10 out of 100 tol 1. Tanginang hirap. Comfortability 1. Architecture 1. Palitan mo na yan, BBM please. Tangina.
Arriving at Antipolo Station. Papating na sa Kamuning Station. Arriving at Antipolo Station.